So this is, in our coverage base, which is about 175 names, this is, all the names that have reported year to date in Q4. So what we did is we looked at, okay, what were consensus expectations headed into the first quarter, and then where did consensus shake out after the guide?
What is this? Is this EPS? I can't even.
Yeah, so this would be EPS. So this is going to be the delta in between what
estimates and what they reported?
No, it's going to be what expectations were headed into the guide, and where estimates shook out after first quarter consensus, or after the guidance number in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So basically what you can see here is every single company, with the exception of 3, have guided down in the first quarter.
Wow.
So, I think if we looked at this chart 3 months ago, you would see, and maybe it'll make more sense when we flip to the next chart, but you would see consensus for the most part, assuming that you would see this big reacceleration in the top line, margins recover as inventories kind of clear up, and earnings growth follows with it, right?
Yeah.
But what you've seen is this is not just weather, right? Because that type of thinking, which I just explained, would be, okay, fourth quarter was hit by weather. Obviously everybody knows that it was an extremely warm fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But I think this speaks to the fact that it's not.
Yeah. It's like a cyclical thing, where like year to year weather can be
year to year
can be used to explain stuff.
Right. I think the question here, and it's one thing that we have in our minds as we're going through and screening a lot of these names, is whether companies are lowering expectations because they can or because they have to. I think there's a mix of both, but I think overall this gives you a good sense as to where management teams are looking out over the next 3 months and like, okay, this is what we're up against.